Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Mylan 10 Designs with another quick video. I know that some people are usually in a rush with cards, greeting cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, thinking of you cards, any cards that you can possibly think of. And I came up with a quick little solution to be able to put cards together quickly. I've put several of these together already. I'll tell you the dimensions here in just a second. I just put like card bases together, and I made 4x4 cards, 4" by 4" cards, and then this first layer is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then the inside is 3.5 by 3.5. And if you just layer those up, and I just took some 6x6 pads that I had that I knew I really wasn't going to use. I didn't see a project in the near future with them, and took them and cut them and made these. Then from cutting some of the papers down, you get this, I believe it's either 1" by 3.5 or 1.5 inches by 3.5. You can make this little band here thicker, you can make it thinner, just depends on what you want. And then I know I get stickers that, like, I want one particular sticker, or you get the Project Life cards. I get these in some of my kits that I get little, just little cards and stuff. This I actually won in an activity online. There was a like a game night that you could play, and ended up winning that. So anyway, what I was thinking you can do, let me open this card to make sure I've got it the right way. Like with this one, I just, it opens to the side like this, and I just put one of those strips instead of, because some of them I just put the strips on. So this I made, I think, 2 or 3 inches by 3.5. And what I'm going to do is, like with this one here, you can just put your die cut at the top, and you can make die cuts if you've got a Cricut machine. If you've got Create a Critter, those would be awesome to put on there, you know, make a bunch up at one time, which I usually do. When I pull out my Cricut, I usually cut a bunch of stuff that I know I want to use for different projects, because it cuts down on your time. And then when you only have just a little bit of time to scrapbook or card make or whatever you want to do, then you've got these things on file, you know, that you can do. I have a box, one of those big boxes, and I keep all my die cuts, all my extra cards, all my extras in. And when I make like Create a Critters or any kind of die cuts, I put them in there, and that way that's my go-to. So, but you can, you know, put this one here, and then, you know, put your sentiment right in here, or you can even move this guy down a little bit and stamp your sentiment up here in black ink. This one here, actually, no, this one here, nope, it wasn't that one, it was this one. Okay, this one here, I have this You Are Awesome sticker, and I thought about just peeling that off. Well, maybe I'll peel that off. Okay, it decided to stick. I've had these stickers a very long time, so, but I would just put on some new adhesive, and you can just stick that right there. And that's all you have to do. If you have this card base already done, just sticking that little sticker right there, that's done. You write on the inside. You can make some envelopes, or if you buy envelopes, whichever you decide. Sometimes I don't even, like if I know I'm going to hand it to somebody, I might not even make an envelope for it. I might just hand it to them just like this. Or if you put it, this could be for a gift card, like for a gift, you can put it with any kind of a package. With these Project Life cards, or the cards that you can use for that, you can you know, either put them down like that. You can cut them down here. You can cut out the circle and just make like a, just like a big, you can put smile on there. There's so many things that you can do. With the bands being right here, you can put your sentiment right in here and put, you know, just put, you know, the heart up top here and then your sentiment here. You can decorate these up or decorate them down. You can make them as simple or as elaborate as you want. If you have any questions about these, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Like I said, the dimensions for these, they're 4x4 cards. The first layer is 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches. And then the ones that have the second square in them are 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. These ones here, I believe they're either 2 1/2. I believe they're 2 1/2 inches by 3 3/4, just to line them up. But you can do them any dimensions. You can make 3x3 cards. You can really do anything that you want. And I have a stack of them already made, so that when I'm needing a card for something, I can just grab one of these bases, throw a couple stickers on it, maybe a sentiment, and I'm good to go. I'm not having to sit and actually think about a whole brand new card. And you can, you can use any kind of papers that you want. If you've got older papers that you just don't see in a big project, you know, try cutting them down in smaller pieces and, you know, see what you can come up with. I'd love to see, you know, any projects that you make with these. You can email them to me at Mylynn, MILYNN 10designs@yahoo.com, or you can post them on Facebook. I have a page, Mylynn 10 Designs, or I also have a blog page. It's Scrapbooking and Card Making 101. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything else that I put out. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.